Amara Khan had walked into the Crystal Leaf Hotel ballroom with the quiet grace of someone who knew exactly who she was but never felt the need to announce it. Her long black hair fell smoothly down her back, her soft beige dress flowed with every step, and her calm brown eyes simply observed the world instead of begging for its approval. It was her first day in this city, her first time attending a corporate gala, and ironically, her identity was the one secret that would flip every arrogant assumption upside down. The company hosting this gala, Silvergate Industries, was on the verge of securing the biggest partnership in its history, an $800 million merger that would change the market forever. And the girl they mocked, insulted and soaked in red wine was the silent owner of the empire they were desperately trying to impress. But at that moment, no one in the ballroom knew it. Not even the senior executives milling around pretending to be important. Amara simply stood by a corner table, quietly sipping sparkling water, listening to the live jazz music, trying to blend in. She didn't want attention. She didn't want whispers. She just wanted to observe how this company treated people, especially those they assumed were beneath them. Her plan was simple: attend quietly, watch quietly, and then surprise them tomorrow in the boardroom, when she would walk in not as the new girl, but as the chairwoman of Aurora Global Holdings, the very corporation whose signature they were willing to crawl for. But fate had its own sense of humor. It began with a side eye, then a whisper, then the familiar, predictable giggle of mean girls who believed the world spun only because they decided to twirl. Bianca Hartley, the CEO's daughter, walked with the confidence of someone who had never heard the word no in her life. Blonde waves, diamond necklace, crimson dress, she was the picture of privilege dipped in perfume. And behind her stood Kendra, Lila and Marcy, her loyal cheer squad who echoed her cruelty like backup singers. Bianca's cold blue eyes scanned Amara from head to toe, not with curiosity, but with entitlement. "Who's that?" Bianca whispered loudly enough for Amara to hear. "She looks like she wandered in from housekeeping." Her friends laughed. Amara ignored them. She had nothing to prove. But nothing provokes the insecure more than a woman who does not react to their existence. Bianca's smirk sharpened. "Let's go welcome the new girl." They strutted over like peacocks at a pageant. "Hi," Bianca said, pretending sweetness. "I don't think I've seen you at any of our events. Which department are you from? Catering, cleaning? Or are you someone's +1 who got lost?" Her voice was dipped in venom masked as politeness. Amara simply smiled. "I'm new here, just observing." She left it at that. No job title, no explanation, no defense. And that offended Bianca deeply. Arrogance hates boundaries. Bianca continued, "Well, at our events there's a dress code. Something a little less budget." She flicked a finger at Amara's elegant but simple dress. Her friends snickered. Amara inhaled slowly. "Study them," she reminded herself, "not react to them." She calmly replied, "You shouldn't judge people so quickly. You never know who they might be." Bianca rolled her eyes. "Sweetheart, I know exactly who everyone is, especially nobody's." And then, as if scripted by the universe to expose true character, Kendra accidentally bumped Bianca's arm while holding a glass of dark red wine. The wine flew forward, splashing across Amara's dress, dripping down to the marble floor like a scene from a cruel drama. Gasps erupted from nearby tables. Bianca's friends froze. Bianca stared at the spreading stain, and instead of apologizing, she smirked. "Oops," she said. "Maybe next time don't stand where you don't belong." Her friends burst into loud, ugly laughter. For a moment, Amara simply stood still, the cold liquid dripping from her dress, her heart pounding not from humiliation, but from the unbelievable audacity of these people. A server rushed over, panicked. "Ma'am, are you okay? Let me get towels." But Amara gently lifted a hand. "It's fine." Her voice was calm, dangerously calm. The entire ballroom watched, expecting her to cry, run, or break down. But instead, Amara smiled, softly, politely, unsettlingly, a smile that only powerful people have when they witness someone unknowingly digging their own grave. "No worries," Amara said, her tone almost soothing. "Accidents happen." Bianca blinked. That response confused her. She expected screaming, tears, anger, not grace. Insecurity flared inside Bianca, so she pushed harder. "If you're going to cry, there's a restroom on the left," Bianca taunted. "Maybe they have a spare uniform for you." The ballroom chuckled. Amara met her gaze directly, warm eyes turning sharp for just a fraction of a second. "Thank you for the suggestion," she said, "but trust me, you'll remember this moment long after tonight." Bianca scoffed. "Why, you going to sue me?" Amara turned away, picking up a napkin to dab the wine without any embarrassment at all. "No," she replied softly. "I don't waste energy on small things." The phrase small things triggered Bianca like a slap. "Who do you think you are?" she snapped. "You walk in here with your cheap shoes and think you can talk like that?" Amara looked at her, smile widening, voice steady. "Someone you should have treated better." And she walked away calmly. No yelling, no confrontation, just a quiet storm walking on heels. But the room buzzed, executives whispered. Some admired her composure, others joined Bianca's mockery. The CEO, Richard Hartley, was too busy boasting to investors to notice his daughter bullying a stranger. And that, Amara noted silently, was the first red flag about this company's leadership. She stepped outside to the quiet balcony, letting the cold air calm her mind. She wiped the remaining wine from her dress and stared down at the city lights. She whispered to herself, tomorrow they'll know, because tomorrow she would walk into the boardroom where Richard, Bianca, the executives and the legal team would be waiting with fake smiles. They thought Aurora Global Holdings, a shadow power conglomerate known for its ruthless precision, would be represented by a grey-haired businessman.